So hopefully you follow the Concealed Carry podcast, and if you do, you probably heard that recent episode where Jacob and Riley broke down the pros and cons of carrying a EDC gun or a home defense gun with a weapon-mounted light, and they gave good tips on what to look for when you're purchasing your light. And I went and did a review not too long ago on this OLIGHT, the PL2 Valkyrie. It's that 1200 lumen, super bright tack light for your firearm, okay? It goes on rifles, handguns, whatnot. So recently, OLIGHT came out with the PL2 Valkyrie Mini, and I have one right here. The Mini is obviously smaller than the original, but, and you can see that right here. But the differences go beyond just the size. Now, the original PL2 was 1200 lumens, super, super bright. The Mini is 400 lumens. Now, is 400 lumens enough? Well, in most, your application is going to be kind of dictates how many lumens you need. But 400 lumens is extremely bright, and in a typical home defense gun or situation where you're trying to illuminate a target, 400 lumens is extremely bright. And you know, as you can see, it's extremely bright, and it lights up a room just fine. The ratings on both of them are about 70 minutes, so pretty good run time on both of them. Now, the big difference outside of the size is the way it's powered. The original PL2 CR123 batteries, typical of most lights. The Mini is rechargeable, which is pretty cool. A lot of companies are going to rechargeable batteries for cost savings and things like that. This is charged with a USB cable that attaches that on one end, and this side has a magnet. On the bottom of the PL2, you see this little circle. Magnet slaps on there, and now you're charging. Okay, you can see. I don't know if you can see it, but this has a green light that indicates that it's charging. If I were to put this on here and the battery needed charging, this light is red. So it kind of gives you a visual indication that, hey, you need to charge your battery. You don't even have to take it off the firearm to charge it, which is really cool. Another difference between the original Valkyrie and the Mini are the buttons and how it works. On the original, the light is activated by pushing in. Okay, so on either side, you push in. Okay, you can see that. On the Mini, it's not an inward activation, it's a downward activation. Okay, so does that matter to you? I don't know if you're used to training with a specific light where you're pressing in or down. That might be a situation where you have to retrain your how you activate the light. But if you're just getting a new light, probably not going to make much difference because you're going to train it anyways. But that is a difference. Also, the original had a strobe, if that's your thing. The Mini doesn't have a strobe, okay? They both have a push on where it stays on, or a push on off. So you can hold it and turn it off at the same time. Okay, so hold it, momentary on, momentary off type thing, or you hit it once and it stays on, you hit it again and it goes off. Very important when you're looking for a light that it has both of those options, okay? What I like about the original PL2 and the Mini is the way it attaches to the firearm. And I'll show you real quick. This is clear, nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine well. Now they both attach to the gun the same way. An important thing to mention is while these both attach to the firearm the same way, there's a difference between a Glock-sized rail and a Picatinny rail or a 1913 rail. And both OLIGHTs come with the attachments needed for either application, and it's important to use the right one or you're not going to get the right fit. The way it attaches to the gun is through this little lever, okay? Now, you're going to slide this right on the frame of your gun just like this, okay? This lever is going to be pushed down, and now it's on, okay? It's not going anywhere. I can activate the light by pressing down, okay? I have momentary on, off, constant on, off, whatever I want. To take and like I said, you can charge the the light just with leaving it on the firearm, okay? To take it off, simple, just like that, okay? So really, really innovative or, you know, intuitive design to get that on and off of your firearm, okay? So I'll do it with the original as well, so you can see that. All right, really simple. So like anything in life, there's probably some cons, right? The only cons I can really find is not a lot of holster companies specifically make holsters, especially like Kydex holsters, for the OLIGHT. Some of them do, but not as much as you would have like the Enforce or Streamlight or something like that. I did find that the OLIGHT was so similar in size that it did fit in those holsters, or at least one holster. I don't know if it would fit in all holsters that are made for Streamlights and things like that, but I did find that it was, at least the original, fit. As far as the Mini, you know, it's brand new, so if you are carrying the Mini and you're looking for a holster, you might not be able to get a holster that's designed for the Mini just yet. Down the line, probably. But that's really the only downside I can see to either one of these lights. You know, I like them both. Extremely bright on the original. I mean, it's almost overkill. The 400 lumens on the Mini is more than enough, I think, in my application. I use it for a home defense gun, so 400 lumens is perfect for me. I like the charging. I think that's really good. You obviously have to maintain your equipment, but and keep it charged up. But yeah, awesome lights. Check them out. OLIGHT, the PL2 Valkyrie Original and the PL2 Valkyrie Mini.